A man is dead after a laser light was flashed at a Michigan State Police helicopter. Thank you for staying with us this afternoon. I'm Glenda Lewis. We first told you about the incident Tuesday night when video shows a man pointing a laser and firing off shots at the chopper. That incident appears to have been intentional and malicious, but such incidents are dangerous and probably more common than you think. 7 Action News reporter Mike Duffy has been digging into the numbers and talking to those who know the dangers best.
Does something like this make you want to close your eyes or look away? Probably not a big deal from the comfort of your living room. But what if you're hurtling through the air at hundreds of miles an hour? As it turns out, incidents of aircraft being targeted by lasers is on the rise.
Kenny Wynn used to work for Max Flight Helicopters out of Detroit. Now he works for a medevac emergency medical services company, transporting patients with a flight medic and a flight nurse. They recently had a scary situation.
I had a medical crew. We were responding to a scene. It was about 11 o'clock at night. I noticed a green laser light while I was being lased. It hit me right in the eye. That's what got my attention. My medic looked right out the right window. He caught it in the eyes.
As someone who has been there, he knows what it feels like.
It can be very dangerous for the pilots. It can disorient the pilot.
He says, fortunately, the pilot can rely on the autopilot system if need be, but he doesn't think most people know how serious it is.
It is a federal crime. I don't think most people realize that.
In 2021, the Federal Aviation Administration received 9,723 reports of laser incidents from pilots, a 41% increase from 2020. Just in the Detroit area, there were 42 reports last year. Patrick Murphy is a laser safety expert who runs the website laserpointersafety.com.
What do you think it is that the public is not getting or understanding?
I don't think they understand that aiming at an aircraft is different than playing with your cat. It's not a little dot. It is going to be in the pilot's eyes.
Maybe you thought it was just a little laser.
Here's a cat pointer, a little tiny thing you buy for a few dollars at a pet store, but this can actually be a distraction to pilots 2 miles away.
Wynn says in his case, he was flying just 500 feet above the ground. Murphy showed me what a powerful laser can do.
So if we have something here like this balloon and a powerful laser, I can pop that balloon immediately.
Fortunately, as the laser travels a distance, the power is diminished. The main risk is a temporarily blinding light.
You have a bright light, it is interfering with the pilot. If the power is enough, then it's going to completely block the pilot's view and can cause a flash blindness after image, meaning that they can't now see for a minute or so until the after image clears.
People who shine lasers at aircrafts face fines of $11,000 per violation, up to $30,800 for multiple incidents, and even years in federal prison.
I also think they don't understand that the police, this is like an arrow pointing right back to you. They have all the cameras and things that can see that beam going right back down to you. They call the ground units, as they did in the Detroit case, and the ground units will be there in a matter of minutes.
Wynn says, remember those who are already putting so much on the line.
We're assuming a large risk anyway, getting airborne to go help somebody. I don't want to be taken out of my job permanently because somebody on the ground is playing around not realizing what they're doing.
In Detroit, Mike Duffy, 7 Action News.